Welcome back, my name's Chili and today I'll be doing an analysis of the set between two Huntsville players, Blazkin, a Fox main, and Wolverine, a Ness main. If you enjoyed what you learned from this video, please like and subscribe for future videos. This honestly is extremely fun to produce and I want to do a ton more. With that being said, on to the analysis. The Fox and Ness matchup is a brutal pairing, with a lot of decisions needing to be made very quickly since they both have a lot of super fast moves with low end lag. Fox having the speed advantage and amazing juggle game is going to be tough for Ness to deal with, since his speed on the ground is more than fast enough to chase him in any position. However, Ness 100% has the kill power advantage, as lightweight Fox makes Ness's win conditions as low as 60 to 70%, and that doesn't even include edge guards Ness has on him. Overall, I'd say this matchup's even or slight Ness, but it'll take a lot of baiting for both sides to not get blown up by the other. Starting off on town, we see Blazkin go for laser, and while it's good damage, it's more to allow Fox to start combos without having to worry about Ness neutral air, a common thing in the matchup. Blazkin starts patiently, but a poorly positioned nair gives Wolverine the opening he needs. Wolverine starts seeing the platform camping Blaz has been committing to and starts chasing. A solid response as Ness aerials add a ton of pressure from below and poke really well. The hasty up smash callout didn't work out here. It feels more valuable to go for pokes and grabs that add up, but a grab to back throw is just another reason this matchup can be scary for Fox. The solid callout gives the stock to Wolverine, a close start. A good response to the rising aerial on shield gives the stock to Blazkin, nicely done. Here's an example of Ness nair being a reason not to use dash attack at low percents. Reversals like that will happen a lot if the Fox isn't careful. Great coverage here from Blazkin. Wait just after Ness's aerials finish and calling out the jumps to seal the second stock from Wolverine. Even with the stock lead, Blazkin doesn't try to fall back and just get some free lasers, a bit of an odd decision. A lot of aggression gives openings to a Wolverine, who takes his stock with a whiff punish. What a crazy good sequence of attacks from Blaz. A lot of solid callouts and a great landing punish allows Blazkin to take the first game. Sick to see for real. Heading the Smashville as a counterpick was a great decision by Wolverine. Makes it a lot easier to lock down Blaz's constant running around and can set up some quick edge guards as a result. It seems like Wolverine likes to attack aggressively while on disadvantage, either landing directly on Blazkin with side magnet cancels or using aerials on him. While it seems like Blazkin is getting caught by a good amount of them, they also seem to be a lot of instances of it being an opening. Definitely should be careful. A solid mix-up from Wolverine allows him to take the first stock. The brutal PK fires is definitely something to avoid as most Foxes take up to 40% for it. Gotta be careful. A great call out at ledge lets Blaz take the first stock. He's been looking a lot for those chances. There were a lot of good plays from Blazkin here, taking advantage of the fact that Wolverine was looking extremely hard for the grab and got a good amount of damage for it. Nesses can't be too obvious when it comes to these moments. But Wolverine still lands the grab and takes the second stock, so it doesn't really matter. A great call on Wolverine's landing though gets Blaz back into it, evening it up. There were a lot of great chases here from Blaz, but the hasty options really screwed up his advantage state. Best to calm down to be precise. Even with Blazkin catching the double jump back to stage, he missed a big chance to nair Ness far away and take the game. A ton of pressure and great coverage from Wolverine allows him to take the next stock and the game. Nicely done. Moving on to FD for just a bit more space, you can see that Blazkin starts to parry the immediate counterattacks Wolverine is just throwing out. Even with a mediocre punish, it's important to do this in the Ness matchup. Although Fox down air has some follow-ups, it's difficult to land consistently on fully characters, with some precise drifting on the Fox's part required to even work. Something Blaz should be careful of. Wolverine is doing such a solid job covering the options Blazkin uses to approaches him. Knowing that Blazkin is looking for the kill, he aims right for where Fox lands with aerials. Another stage spike from Wolverine takes the stock. But almost immediately after, Blazkin responds with a dare to poke through with steel and to up smash, evening it up. Another solid coverage exchange gets Blazkin a ton of damage. Moments like these can be suffocating for opponents against Fox. A bunch of misconfirms here though, can't be missing those in close games like this. More great coverage leads to the kill for Blazkin. Wolverine is just going to have to mix up his timing of getting back to the stage if he doesn't want to die there, but Fox does that so good regardless. Blazkin doesn't end up getting any extra percent. Odd not to choose laser again. The counter approach from Logan brings this down to the last stock. It seems like that's the rest of this game as well, as Wolverine stays out of range from these approaches and just stays confident. A lot of the momentum shifts to Wolverine towards the end of this game. Blazkin is too committed to approaching him with these double jumps, and an odd backer off ledge lets Wolverine go up in the set 2-1. Heading into game 4, it's not like Blazkin is doing poorly. In fact, he is pushing Wolverine to make a lot of decisions quickly. But it's so obvious that he needs to slow down and play more safely if he wants to win. Although this is a scary situation, it's best to assume that you'll be sent down as Fox, and to keep up being just to mix up. Air dodging won't save you from up smash. A lot of great coverage from Wolverine is allowing him to take this stock and run with it, with some great counter approach play. It was a good idea from Blaz to go off and nair Ness out B. Soft nair usually isn't strong enough to push far away though. A strong nair is the best aim to go for. Great coverage from Blazkin and a good reaction rewards him his first stock. A lot of back airs missing definitely had a lot of opportunities be missed by Blazkin. More aerials doesn't mean better if they don't land. Another great call out from Wolverine after adding pressure with his aerials lands on the grab and a good lead. Blazkin has shown throughout this set that he knows how to cover Ness's options at ledge, but even in a situation where a good call out could land the stock, you gotta be confident and accurate, something that patience would have rewarded here. Even though this moment came from an overextension, great on Wolverine to not panic. I see a lot of Ness's die here. And with a call out that's honestly so good that he definitely showed he was in Blaz's head here, Wolverine takes the stock, game, and set against Blazkin 3-1. Overall, both have some areas they could work on. Wolverine had a lot of impatience at ledge that got called out and either made him take a lot of damage or killed him, and a lot of aggressive landings that were called out a ton by Blazkin. As much as running back to get damage may be tempting, it's important to avoid damage where you can, so pay close attention to the intent of your opponent so you can find holes in their game plan. Just because you're in disadvantage doesn't mean you have to just take it. Blazkin definitely could have switched to defensive mode with the leads he had, and could have used a lot more safe poking tools like Bear and F-tilt to make neutral a lot better. A lot of his jumps were caught, and a lot of his approaches failed as a result. More lasers when the opponent's intent is to wait, and a strong double game will add up for him in a big way in this matchup. It was great to watch brutal matchups like this, so I look forward to seeing it in the future. Thanks for watching. If you come this far, I truly can't thank you enough. Please do like the video if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I know they'll be coming pretty frequently, but we'll see.